Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the most offensive podcast ever. I'm Slimmy V, and today I am going to be talking about what I deem, in my opinion, a botch operation, something that the media has not really spoken about. Okay, it was a patrolman, an officer in New Mexico by the name of Darian Jarrott, who in a routine traffic stop was shot dead. What it shows is that the split second that an officer has to make has to be really quick and decisive. So I'm going to show you this video, and I'm going to give you my objective perspective, something that I feel the media should be doing. All right, so before I go into this videotape, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to this channel. Please share the video so everyone else sees this and the channel grows. I just don't want it to stay stagnant. I want to grow. I want to become a little bit more successful. Now, without further ado, let me show you this video. It is warning, the following contain graphic content that may be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised. And in this video, it's not showing you the full context of what is really going on. According to the article, there is more to what happened than meets the eye. Let's get down to this video tape.
So 101.
Afternoon, sir. My name is Darian Jarrott. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark.
Dark?
Yeah. You mind if I open the door? Or if you want to roll down the window more.
It's dark?
Yeah. I noticed you got temp tags. You got registration for the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
I'll need registration and your driver's license as well.
For what? Oh, it's just my bike off.
Right. You got Okay.
But,
All right. Do you have insurance for the vehicle? Yeah. Where is it?
It's with the wallet also.
Is it with the wallet? Do me a favor.
He's got it.
Come with me to my vehicle. That way I can run your name and date of birth, and then that way I can get my return, okay?
All right, that's fine.
Go ahead. Shut the vehicle off. If you want, it's up to you.
You can run my name if you want.
Well, I know.
Well, she's on the phone, actually. Babe, do you send me a photo of my license? You can find my wallet?
That'll work. Grab the phone and come with me to my vehicle so I can get the return, and then I can make sure that everything's good.
That's fine.
Okay. What was your name?
Omar Cueva?
Omar Cueva?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Cueva.
O-M-A-R-C.
Okay. Okay. While she's sending the pic, let's go so that I can run my checks on you. Huh? Yeah, so I can run my checks and I can talk to you a little bit while I'm running my checks, and then you'll show me the picture right away because I got paperwork I gotta do, you know? Hey, real quick. You have a firearm on you? Yeah. No, I see it. Waste. Do me a favor. I take it off you for my safety? All right.
What the officer is asking Cueva, the passenger in the car, is he sees the firearm and he said, can I hold that, for my safety or whatever. Okay, so because the wind was blowing, I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of what was being said.
Hold on. All right, let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on.
Now watch. Cueva, the the driver, he's coming out of the vehicle. Notice that he has the rifle in his hands. And look at Officer Jarrott coming from that other side. And watch what happens real quick. It happens in a snap of a second. These are the type of thing that officers deal with on a day-to-day basis. And to judge an officer on his reaction when something is about to happen, it's hard. We could give our opinion of what he could have done, what he should have done, but they are in this situation all the time. Who knows? Maybe he was psych or whatever, right? But just take a look at and see what happens. Look at this, right? He could have given it to him through the window. I would have taken it through the window instead of him coming around. Now the officer cannot see what's about to unfold. You see how quick that was? Officer don't even have time to react. Boom! Oh, shit! Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Look at it. Quick. You don't even have time to even blink an eye to see to see this happen. You don't even have time. Your reaction. He's done already. The officer is dead. He is done. And I'm showing this just so I could talk about, two things I don't want my kids to be when they grow up. It's a police officer and a football player. That's besides the point. This, like your alert, your instincts, you have to approach every situation as if the man is dangerous. That's how I feel. If you're an officer, I have no idea what it is like to be an officer. But just being in the streets and knowing what goes on in there, your instincts is, okay, if this person is next to you, they're about to rob you. So as an officer, you got to treat every situation as if, okay, you're a criminal until you're not. Because this thing can happen to you. I'm going to read an article where you're going to know. This officer is a father, a husband with 3 kids and 1 on the way. And this officer didn't even go home. So I think objectivity comes into play when you understand the role of the police officer. Are there bad police officers? Yes. Should we judge the good officers because of the behaviors of the bad ones? I don't think we should. We should be objective. We should be fair and balanced. And we should give our opinion based on the facts at hand. Now, I showed you this video and you don't know the full context. Why, in my opinion, I feel it's a botch operation is by reading this, okay? And before I read this, I definitely, this is like maybe 2-3 months ago, and it wasn't big in the mainstream media. I don't know why. I don't know if maybe they still investigating the situation or whatever. I have no idea. But Why I felt, in my opinion, it's a botched operation. And before I continue, rest in peace. My condolences to the family. Um, you could never really receive true justice. The gunman was apprehended and shot and killed, but Officer Darian will never come back. So, with that being said, let me read this, and this will tell you why I felt this was a botched operation. Okay? Darian Jarrott. Patrolman Darian Jarrott was shot and killed while conducting a traffic stop of a known offender on I-10. A known offender. So if he was known, so that means Darian knew what was going on and went there by himself. There should have been, I know this was on a highway, and so he approached this driver on the passenger side. I get it. Nonetheless, there still should have been two. If this was an operation to apprehend this known offender. Let me continue. The driver of the vehicle was the subject of an ongoing narcotics investigation and was en route to Las Cruces to participate in a drug deal. They are writing this article based on what was known. Patrolman Jarrott was assisting the members of the United States Homeland Security investigation when he stopped the vehicle. The men opened fire on Patrolman Jarrott, fatally wounding him before fleeing in the pickup truck. Okay? Other officers began pursuing. Other officers. Notice that officers with an S. That's more than 2 or 3. Right? They pursued the vehicle along the I-10. At one point, the subject stopped and shot at officers before fleeing again. As the vehicle entered Las Cruces, the vehicle struck spike strips, right? Spike strips, meaning they know this is a potential threat and a danger. So what they do ahead in the highway, they set these things so that the car can roll over, the tires could pop, and then they could catch or apprehend the suspect. This was known, and to send this officer alone by himself was a mistake. And the department, whoever investigated this, and whoever was trying to catch this suspect needs to be investigated. So the police who put this officer in the line of duty, and I know he must have been like, I'll go out there and do it. They still should be held responsible because this was not right. Patrolman at the end of the paragraph served with the New Mexico Police, State Police, for 5.5 years. He is survived by his expectant wife and 3 children. Okay, he was 28 years old. The incident detail caused gunfire, weapon, rifle, right? This is not something that happens all the time. But when you talk about accountability and taking responsibility for your actions, I believe that Jarrott went in there not fully strapped or ready for what was supposed to happen. All right, there should have been more people. I felt that the department failed him, and this is a botch assignment. Nonetheless, I showed this, made this video to show you the quick reaction the officer have to have in order to deal with situations like this. Not only that, but the aggression the officer have to have in order to maintain a level of respect and compliance when dealing with someone such as this gunman. That's all I've got for you. If you're not offended, you probably wasn't listening. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out. Peace.